Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Light Talks Football. Sorry about a 10-minute wait. Had a few technical difficulties, had to sort something out, but we're here, guys. We are here. Yeah, man. In fact, for the first time, guys, I'm gonna be doing a poll. About this one. And the one I'm gonna do a question is that do you think Chelsea are going to score against Brighton tonight? And then what I'm gonna say is if you wait, how did they do it? Hold on, I want to see how the poll did it on the ladies. 1 second. Give me a second so that I can just quickly understand this. Type 1 or 2 in the chat. Uh let me just let's just see how it will work. Okay, so that means hold on, let me edit it. And then type yes or no in the hmm type yes or less. Okay, let me save this and then okay, there we go. Okay, so it's actually done it. So all right. Oh, so save this one. So okay, there we go. All right, guys. So there you go. As you can see from the chat, um, I did a poll that says, "Do you think Chelsea are going to score tonight?" So either put one if you think it's yes, or put number two if you think it's no. And I'll close the poll, and I'll be doing this poll before the game so that before the game kicks off, I will move the poll and we'll see where we go from here. So if you guys are in the chat right now, just type in yes or no if you think that Chelsea are going to be scoring. I'll actually no type one if you think type number one and that means yes, or type number two and that means no. So either type 1 or 2 and just do let me know because if I had to, if let me just put mine in the comments. I'm gonna put in number two and hopefully it should be on the screen. So yeah, as you can see, I put number two and it says no. So that's what you got to do. So put either 1 or 2. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because at this point, I don't think we're gonna score tonight. Oh, Paul is saying yes, so he's putting number one. Okay. Well, we shall see, man. We shall see. Big up to JP87TM. How are you doing? I mean, I'm doing well, Paul. I mean, other than Chelsea Football Club, everything is good, man. Everything is good. So, yeah, man. Of course, I'm a bit surprised we played today, but I do understand because this weekend is the FA Cup semi-final, and Chelsea are in that competition. We got Leeds, so that's why instead of playing Brighton next Sunday, we actually played them today. So there we go. And that goes to same as Leeds United and Man City because both teams play tomorrow. Since both those teams are also the FA Cup, and Southampton got a game today against Bristol City, so their one is fine. Their one is fine. So there we go. But yeah, man. We go away to Brighton. Of course, they beat us 2 times, since we beat them 4-2 last season. And yeah, I think Brighton have done a double. I think the last time Brighton done the double over Chelsea was when Graham Potter was in charge. Do you know what I mean? So Lionel Messi could do the same thing, and this would be the exact same problem. The exact same problem. So, yeah, man, at this point, I want to back my team. Yeah, look at this. Before I look at this, this is another reason why I said no. Listen to the stats. Chelsea have gone 387 Premier League midges without a goal, and it's getting close to 400. Well, guess what? It's going to be more than that because we ain't scoring tonight. And my score prediction is 3-0 Brighton. 3-0 Brighton. They're going to destroy us. Yeah, they're going to destroy us. And I tell you why. Number one, yeah, we have got Garnacho. Well, Garnacho isn't starting, but we've got Neto and Delap as the two up top. So it's a good thing Garnacho is starting. Number two, of course, there is no Esteval. There is no Joe. Guess what, people? Palmer is another player who is injured. He picked up a hamstring injury today, so he's out. He is out. Yeah. So the only attacking players who go in our squad is Neto, Garnacho, and Delap. Yeah. That's the only one because there's no Jamie Gitton still. He's still injured. Yeah. We've got three attackers now. So you can tell when I said, yeah, why this ownership are the worst because you spend all this money and you've only got three attackers. Yeah. Three attackers who has been absolutely rubbish right now. Yeah. This just tells you everything you need to under a club. And before I get, before I get into the lineup, let me just quickly tell you guys one thing because I'm part of the fan analysis app, so big up to them. And basically earlier today, yeah, Matisse, big up to him, he's also part of the analysis group. He did a poll and asked the question, should Liam Masin be sacked? He now majority of the Chelsea fans said yes, but a few said no. But for me, yeah, I was thinking to myself, I wish Matisse put I don't care because I would have definitely put that in the poll because at this point, I really do not care about the manager. And I want you guys to listen to what I said on the feed because this is what I said and I had a few comments. So this is my topic about Psyche Liam and this is what I said. At this point, I really do not care if Chelsea either do or don't sack Liam Senior because I keep saying that the main problem at this football club is the owners. I don't trust the sporting directors to bring in a better manager than the previous one. So at this point, Psyche Liam won't change anything because the same problem will happen all over again. The only thing I'm going to say is win, lose, or draw, blue call out. Now, 8 people have liked what you call it, my the post that I did, and there's 3 comments, and I'm going to be reading out all 3 of them just so you guys able to understand the situation. So the first comment came from Stan Bridge 23, and he said, yeah, exactly. I don't think anyone could sort this club out. Doesn't matter what managers we have, it starts at the top of this institution. Exactly, bro. And there's another comment from Clairvaux03, and he said, I fully hear it. As much as a problem with Senior is, he's still not the biggest problem at the club. But for me personally, I just can't help but feel more frustrated the longer he stays in the job. I can't even bear to listen to him speak. It generally infuriates me. It's so clear and obvious he doesn't belong here and never did. For some reason, despite these terrible results, he stayed on. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is that yes, Lima Senior is frustrating me, and I also don't like the way he speaks. But you have to understand that he's not the main problem at this football club. The owners are, And let's say that we do get rid of. Let me put my camera down a little bit. Let's say that we do sack Lima Senior. Guess who the next manager is going to be? Howie O'Neill, because he's the manager of Strasbourg, and we know that Blue Coal are part of Strasbourg's group, part of Strasbourg's, teammates. So imagine we sack Lee Messier and get Gary O'Neill in. Do I honestly believe here that Gary O'Neill is going to be a way better manager than Liam Senior? Absolutely not. But sure, he did towards and he clearly did the work. Yeah, he clearly did the work. So I don't know. But I don't know if I said this to Matisse, yeah, but I said it on the football terrace. I said it on DR Sports. I said it on my own channel to Free Judge Mo and to Don Hussam. Yeah, I said it so many times. No matter how many matches we bring in, the same cycle will go over and over and over again. For me, yeah, the sporting directors need to leave the club. They're the ones that need to leave the club. And if the new sporting directors, let's say, for example, Luis Campos, yeah, sacks Lima Senior and gets a better manager, then fine by me. Fine by me. Because, yeah, I don't want to get Lima Senior sacked and then the ownership is still here. And I said the exact same thing when Enzo Wesker was at the job. I didn't want Enzo Wesker being sacked. I want him to fix up. I really do. Now they sacked him. We're in the worst position because ever since Thomas Frank has been sacked, we have been the second worst team on form. Second worst. Tottenham, yeah. We've only picked up 1 point, than them. 1 point ever since Thomas Tuchel. I say Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Frank has been sacked. Like, it's just really a joke, man. It really is a joke. So I get what this guy's saying, but to be honest, like I just honestly do not care about this point. But I do get what you mean. Like Liam Senior is frustrated me, but he should have never ever been the manager in the first place. He should never. He should never. Um. Uh. Wait. Hold on. I thought I said. Oh yeah, well, Rico said replied to Clevio or Free Chat, and he said the ownership is the core of the problem as much as I'm not personally hating Liam. He was brought in on blue coal convenience. Exactly. They thought he would cut it in the Prem, but he has found out the hard way. This is the most expensive league in the world. He came too early. I was possibly pressured by hierarchy. And you'd think the owners would have learned from the appointment of Maresca. Yes, he did well, but also consistent and a lot of ideas. But he went ahead and got another wit that actions and recruitment have expressed to the fans that they're wanting too many wins and the fans are sick of it. And that is true. Yeah, that is true. The ownership is the main problem. And yes, I do not hate Liam Senior. I like the guy, and yes, Liam Senior in terms of his tactics and us playing from the back doesn't work. But like he said, yeah, like he said, but he has found out the hard way, and they thought he can cut in the Prem, and they thought it would work, and try bring another yes man, and you can clearly see that it doesn't work anymore. It clearly doesn't. So he's speaking facts. And the last point I want to make is that Jamie CFC said the fact that we don't care if Liam is in the job or not just shows me that there's no point of him being here if there's no connection and we thought it's just a waste of time. Listen, the reason why I don't care about this point because I keep saying it. Sorry about that, guys. My Wi-Fi just seems to play up and just decided to lost its connection. So yeah, that's the reason why I froze. But anyway, I'm back, man. I am back. So I do apologize, but when it comes to connections, yeah, just awful, man. Absolutely awful. But I'm back now. I'm back. So yeah, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'm back anyway, and yeah, we're about to kick off the game. So I mean, yeah, let me just yeah, I don't know where was I, but all I know is that we bring in Gary O'Neill, and I don't know yet if he's gonna be either the same as Lima Senior or a bit worse. All I know is that Gary O'Neill, if we bring him in, he's gonna be a worse manager than Enzo Wesker. It's as simple as that. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So that's what I'm gonna have to say. So there you go. And look at this. And by the way, we're playing a 5-4-1 formation, the way I'm looking at it. A 5-4-1, a back five. And I didn't even get to you know, read out the lineup. So let me just quickly do that. So I'm gonna start off with Brighton's team. They're playing a oh, that's not it. Sorry. They're basically playing a 4-2-3-1. So Vergebun Vergejian starts in goal. Wiffer as right back, Cadiodo as left back, Buzz Gosley and Van Hake as the two centre backs, Pascal Gob and Baleba as the two mid pivot, Matoma on the left wing, Minter on the right wing, Heinz Wood in the 10, and Reuter up top. So there's no Danny Welbeck, but I know he's going to be on. I know he's on the bench and he probably make an impact. So there we go. Chelsea are playing a 3-5-2 or back five, the 5-4-1 formation I saw today. So what was Sanchez in goal? Hato Fofana Chalobah as the defense. It looks like Cookware and Gusto are playing as wing backs. We've got Enzo, Lavia, and Caicedo's the midfield three, and then Neto and Delap. And like I said before, there's no Cole Palmer because he has a hamstring injury. There's no SFO because he was injured in the Man United game, and there's still no João Pedro. So it's a good thing that Garnacho is starting, but Neto and Delap as the two strikers, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know. All right, guys. So there you go. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna hide the poll, and then I'll put it back up when it's half time. So far, only one of you said yes, and two of you said no. Of course, one of them was me. So more people are saying Chelsea are not going to score tonight, and I think I think that's a good decision because I don't know where the goals are coming from. I don't know how we're going to win this game. So all you can do is just pray to God that there's a miracle in this game. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, hold on. Uh, one sec. Oops, sorry. You don't need to hear that. Oh, what a save from Sanchez. What a save from Sanchez. Because I think Matoma had the shot there. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just mute my mic. Yeah. If Brighton play like this, we're getting destroyed. Yeah. Look at this. Look at that. Matoma, so much space, man. And that's the problem. If we give Brighton so much space, they're not going to score. And in 2 minutes, Sanchez had to make a save. And it's a really good save, by the way. Otherwise, that could have been 1-0. And I would have been calm. And I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, cleared away. And yeah, 1-0. 1-0. What did I tell you, lot? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I said Brighton are going to dominate us. They're going to take the lead. We're going to lose this game. And there you go. Start 3 minutes in, 1-0 Chelsea. Yeah. And now, in fact, I want to say this as well to those people, yeah, that said to me, that was saying to me, oh, why you complain about the back three? That's what Lima Senior does. The problem is that our players cannot afford to are not capable of playing the back three or back five. And now you can see we're 1-0 down. Yeah. This is what I've been saying when people call me negative. And again, I said it. If they're gonna score from this corner, because we didn't heed the warning when we tried the shot when he had all the space, and now the number 6 had much space and we're 1-0 down. There you go. There you go. I knew I ain't gonna be surprised. This time I'm not gonna be angry. I'm not gonna be angry because I just knew we are gonna lose this game. I were not gonna win, and it will be another game where we didn't score. Yeah, Brighton are gonna destroy us, man. They're gonna destroy us. I'll be so yeah, I said 3-0. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that. But yeah, man, we're done out here. Brighton, I don't know how many chances we're gonna have in this game. All I know is that, yeah, when you play a back three or back five, and you have no Esteval, no João Pedro, and you could probably say no Cole Palmer, you're in serious trouble. And look at that. Look at that. And like, and like I said, we do not, and as it stands right now, Brighton are above us, so we're gonna finish. So we're gonna be in seventh right now, and you know what? Like I said, I do not care if we get Champions League football or not, because we don't. We do not deserve it at all. We just don't. We just don't. We just don't. Let me go and change the scoreline on the title. Yeah, yeah. Not surprised, man. Not surprised one bit. And again, it's from a set piece that we simply cannot do under Lima Senior. Like, it's been a long time, but now conceding from a set piece is now back for Chelsea. Honestly, man. Let me just drink some water, man. Guy 2030. It is. Wow, I know. But are you surprised about this? If you're a Chelsea fan, because if you're not, then you as a Chelsea fan, you can't be surprised. But as a White fan, you also can't. And look at Igbali, yeah? He's watching that game, looking depressed. Yeah, it is you, Igbali, yeah, or Clean Lake, whoever you are, you have destroyed this club. You have made Chelsea look like this. Yeah, got 1-0 down early against your feed the club that you want to buy off players. Yeah, we bought Sanchez off them, Kukueya, Caicedo, João Pedro, Leva Coro, Buonanotte. Signed him on loan, and then we decided to make him go on loan to Leeds United, and he hasn't played. He hasn't played one bit. Do you understand what? Do you get what I mean? Yeah, look at this. Reece James, João Pedro, and Cole Palmer. Look at their faces, man. I feel sorry for Reece James, especially, because he's been at the club too much. He doesn't deserve this. Just look at their faces, man. I don't blame them, because if I was at the game, that's how my face would be. That is how my face would be. I don't blame them, man. Reece James does not deserve this. He's won Champions Leagues. The what else has he won? The Super Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup, the Conti Cup. He has won so many trophies for us. And now look at where we are right now. Just a joke, man. Honestly, a joke. These three players don't deserve this, especially Reece James. He doesn't. He clearly doesn't. Unbelievable. Oh, it's guy made. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I just didn't know. It's just that when I just read out the names that are in the chat. That's what I normally do. But big up to you, guy. Big up to you. There you go. Yeah, guy from the lane. Yeah, and I can tell by that, that you're laughing because the two dots mean eyes and a mouth with a smile means you're laughing. And yeah, man, I deserve it. In fact, the club deserves to get laughed at. Okay, so I was right. It was Iqbali. I thought it was Clear Lake, but there you go. So I was right. Oh boy. I feel sorry for Chelsea fans. I travel all the way to Brighton to watch that. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. The fans don't deserve this. Fans like Matisse, Carefree Lewis, George Benson, Eunice, Yannick, Nini from Blue Lines TV. None of them deserve it. Even I don't. Yeah, look at this. So we're now in seventh. Brighton are above us on 2 points. And if Brighton win, then yeah, they're above us. Yeah, look at the lap, man. Look at this. He's gonna get a yellow card. He's gonna get a yellow card. I know he's gonna get a yellow card. I know it. I know it. I know it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I've been telling you, lot. This guy loves to wrestle. This guy loves to wrestle and fouling people. Yeah? This guy loves to do that. Yeah, there. He's lucky. What he's lucky, yeah, that wasn't a red card. He's so lucky. He's so lucky. But I warned you about this guy. This guy likes to wrestle rather than just, try and scoring goals. Unbelievable. Chelsea might finish 12th if they don't win their games. No, bro. I mean, you could be right, but listen, I think you're wrong because we could finish 11th by the end of game week 34 because we're now in 7th. If Bournemouth win their game, they go above us. If Sunderland win their game, they go above us. If Brentford win their game, they go above us. And who else am I missing? If Everton win their game, they'll go above us. So by the end of game week 12, sorry, 34, we're going to be 11th. Yeah? And if Fulham win their game, they'll be on the same points as us. But because of our goal difference, that's the reason why we won't be in trouble by the end of this game week. Yeah? And like I said, these ownership deserved it. They don't deserve to see Chelsea in Europe because the amount of money that we spent. Yeah? So there you go. Now there's another activity. Let me just see. Okay, there's another person liking my post. So far I've got 9, which is good to see. But yeah, man, at least, but as you can see here, people are liking what I'm saying. Yeah, I bet you there's more people liking my post than the other ones about what Matisse put in the chat. And I know it's dark, man, but this is what the ownership has cost us. Only one Champions League. Let me just lower this a bit. One sec. Only one Champions League qualification under this ownership, and that was last season. And they sacked the manager. They done it. And like I said, if Enzo Wesker was still at the job, he would have never. Like Chelsea would have definitely finished top five, or maybe top 4, because he took us in 4th place last season, and they sacked the manager. It is dark, bro. It is dark. It is dark. So, oh Lord, oh Lord, this is what it is, man. Knowing when to close him down. That's how they scored the goal. I might have to watch it. I might have to watch it back when it's half time on Sky Sports to see how we conceded that goal, just to look at it properly. Because I didn't want to go to the full details, but all I know is that the number 24 was unmarked. I think I think Sanchez, I think he should have kept that. Maybe he should have done better. I don't know, but I'll just have a look at it back. But all I know is that when Matoma had the chance and we gave him space, I just knew we were going to concede straight away. I just knew it because I know my club and I know my team. And yes, I may not go to games, but I'll be watching them week in and week out. And the only bad thing is that this game is all over the wall. Like people are watching that game. Yeah, look at that. Chalobah just decided to put it out of play rather than just give it to Neto, I think. Honestly, yeah, Limousine, look at him, just smiling a bit. Like, what's there to smile, mate? Honestly, what is there to smile about? Oh God, just sideways and backwards everywhere we go. Yeah, man, that is how we're playing football at this moment. Sideways, sideways, backwards, backwards, and our manager that's made us to do this. It was a reflection for Fafana that took it away from Sanchez. Yeah, I saw it a bit of. I mean, if you're talking about the Matoma chance, then yes. But in terms of the corner, I really do not know. Hmm. I mean, oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. I don't look at this. And that, by the way, this on Sky Sports. Sky commentator, I don't know who he is, said 2 months ago we were 13 points clear of Brighton. 13. 13. Now we're 2 points behind them. 2 points behind them. Do you see what happens when you sack Enzo Muesca and bring in Liam Senior? Oh yeah. I'm gonna add that stat to my match reaction. But there you go. There you go. Another in another shocking stat. 2 months ago, yeah, we was winning games and scoring goals. We were 30 points above Brighton. Now we're 2 points behind. This just shows you everything you need to know about this, about the indictment of this football club. And again, saved by Sanchez, absolutely getting dominated in this game. Dominated. Yeah, Sanchez made two big saves, man. Two big saves. I mean, he's just he's just keeping Sanchez keeping this scoreline respectful. And again, look at that. That is 3 times, yeah, that we give a Brighton much space. Look at Fofana. Look at the position he's in. Yeah, only marking one Brighton player. Where's another defender? Where we see? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Seriously, man. And we're going to concede. It's going to be 2-0 Brighton. We're going to concede another from a set piece. Just wait. Just you wait. 24. He crosses it. Heads it. Straight at Sanchez. Okay. Just look at our defensive line. Like, just it's basically just 2 versus 1. Just giving Brighton players all that space in the penalty box. All that space, man. Just look at that. Just look at that. It was the goal you conceded. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to watch it back when it's half time. I have to look at the full details and then I'll probably see um then I'll probably explain it better. But yeah, yeah, we just give the ball away. Here comes Minte, tries to skip past Chalobah, but he couldn't. Still give the ball away. He's the number 10, and yeah, I don't have any words for the open 50 minutes. Olivia Bazalgo, there is no words, babe. There is no words. Like you have to realize that we are rubbish and crap. That's what we need to realize. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Robin Sanchez keeping Chelsea in there so far. Andrew Sanchez warming up already. Oh Lord, the and look at this. The earliest we conceded a Premier League goal in more than 20 years. Liam Messier continues to break records. Look at that. Look at that. Another awful record from Liam Messier. First, it's, since 1998, we haven't won in the Premier League, let alone score. Yeah? And now look at that. Look at that. Yeah? The earliest we conceded a goal in the Premier League in more than 20 years. More than 20 years. Another in shocking stat. And look at this. We had 0 attempts so far in this game. 0. Brighton had 5. And he could have scored and it could have been 3-0 if Robert Sanchez didn't make those saves. Unbelievable. So yeah, I'm gonna add that one to um to to um to my match reaction. Let me add that one in so that people know, yeah, of why this football club is a joke. Let me add that one to my stats. Let me add that one because now I've got two to do. I've got two to do. Yeah. Number 10, Minte. He crosses it. Matoma. Fofana clears it. Oh, Brighton will get themselves a. Sorry, Chelsea will get themselves a corner throw in. Yeah, for the first 80 minutes in this game. No, look at this. Oh my days. Oh my days, Sanchez. You are so lucky. You are so lucky that it wasn't 2-0. You are so lucky. But this is what I've been saying. Us playing from the back, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Robert Sanchez. This is why. This is like, honestly, this guy thinks he's playing for Brighton with that stupid mistake. If he was for Fofana, that could have been 2-0. Honest to God, man. Oh my days, man. Oh, Sanchez, you are so lucky. You are literally so lucky that you didn't make that mistake because I praised you for having two big saves. Oh God. Okay, it's Chalobah. I thought it was Fofana, but it's actually Chalobah. Well, you know, like I said, Robert Sanchez is so lucky, yeah, that Chalobah cleared it and he did it on time. He is so lucky. Unforgivable, man. Unforgivable. But this is all on Liam Senior because our players cannot play out from the back. They simply can't. They simply cannot. Honestly, man. They just simply can't. Well, there's still going to be no attempts. Look at this, yeah. It all starts from Enzo. He gives a look at that, yeah. He's so lucky that Chalobah. So yes, was it? Wait, who made? Wait, hold on. Was it actually Fofana? I think it was. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Fofana gives it to Sanchez, and then Sanchez gives it to Minte, and then Chalobah clears it. Yeah, this is the same thing. Robert Sanchez is thanking Chalobah, but again, he's the one that caused it. But again, I go back to Liam Senior because his tactics is making our players under pressure with us playing from the back. They simply cannot. We simply do not have a goalkeeper out of defense that can do that. We just can't. Honest to God, man. Honest to God. Look at this. Caicedo doesn't win the ball. Matoma, it's just a header. Oh, look at this, Caicedo. Oh God. I've already seen 3 players injured. If Chalobah gets injured, yeah, if he gets injured, that FA Cup game, just forget about it. Just forget about that game because the the more that this season ends, the better. I want this season done already. Just end it. End the season right now. Flipping end it. If I see Chalobah get injured, then just forget about the FA Cup. Just forget about it. We're not winning that shit. We're not. Oh, Neto. Well, he's offside, but yeah, yeah. Gusto gives it straight to Brighton. Every time we're on the ball, we just give it straight to Brighton, or they win the ball off us. Complete domination, man. Complete domination. I generally had enough of this club. Big up to you, Natalie Haywood. I'm with you, man. I had enough of this club, yeah. Ever since they bought in Poch, yeah. When they bought in Poch, I had enough of this club. And that's the season, yeah. Where I wanted these sport directors out of my football club. That was the season. That was the exact season. So yeah, I'm glad you had enough because I had enough for like 3 years. 3 years. Yeah. Oh Lord. We're just passing now with no end points. Yeah, it's just sideways, backwards, backwards. All of this rubbish. But this will be Brighton's third corner of the game, I think. Might be 3 or 4, but obviously I do not care about this moment. Okay, it's number 3. Well, there's gonna every time Brighton have a corner, I'm gonna say they're gonna score. So Brighton are gonna score from this corner. They are gonna score from this. They're gonna score from this. That is how I'm gonna be saying it every time Brighton have a corner in this game. That's just how I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to say from today. They're going to score. Well, they didn't. But but whenever they get corners, they're going to score. Simple as that. You guys had great 20 odd years. Now it's come to the suffering. Welcome to the club. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We had great success, but now it's over. It is now over. It is now over. It's now over. Gusto. He goes Liam Delap still on the ball. Well, we do get ourselves the first corner, but we're still yet to have a shot have a shot in this game, let alone on target. And I'm telling you guys right now, if Chelsea do not sort, if Chelsea, yeah, keep Liam Senior, and if we keep on spending players that I don't like, next season, we're going to be like Tottenham. We're going to be the ones here that's going to be the relegation zone fighting for our lives. That's what we're going to be next season. So Chelsea fans, just pack, just put your seatbelt and get yourselves ready, because next season is going to be even worse, yeah, than the season that we had. Ever since I supported this football club, and before Abramovich came in, we're going to be the ones that are going to be in the relegation zone next season. And people may think I'm going crazy, but look what happened to Tottenham. Look what happened to them. They sacked Thomas Frank. Sorry, they sacked Andrew Waddle a trophy, and they're 18th. We sacked Enzo Maresca, won us a trophy, yeah, and now we're 7th. And if we keep Liam Senior, who is on a relegation form, we're going to be in the relegation zone next season. Simple as that. Simple as that. And there's no going way about it. No going way. You can see the Chelsea fans saying shoot, but we're not doing it. We're not going to do it at all. At all. Yeah, poor distribution by Robert Sanchez there from one goalkeeper to another. Yeah, we are cooked. We are cooked. The club is cooked. I'm cooked. Most of the Chelsea fans are cooked. Yeah, man. Just just a joke. In fact, we should have been 4-0. Yeah, 4-0 down at least. Yeah, 4-0. Because Robert Sanchez made two mistakes and he made two saves and then he makes a stupid mistake. They were lucky that he still 1-0. Because it should have been at least four at half time at this moment in time. Yeah, look at that. 7 attempts, 4 shots on target. 4 shots on target, and it should have been 4-0. And look at that. Steal shots, 0 on target. Haven't tasted a goalkeeper. He had no saves, barely nothing to do at this moment in time. Absolutely nothing. And that's why I don't understand why you're going to this back three for or back five. Like a 5-4-1. That what I saw. Honest to God, man. Ugh. These owners, you got just the same as the Glazers, loading them onto the club and running like a circus. But listen, I understand what you mean, but at least with the Glazers, yeah, they can sign players who are experienced and been there and done that. In terms of our owners, they're just spending players who has never been there and done that and spending it on kids. Man United this season have bought in Bremel, Cunha, Sesko, and something like that. And now they're in third place. Yeah. This is what we should be doing, but we're not. So yes, the Glazers may have the same issue, but our owners is worse. Yeah, it is worse than the Glazers. It's as simple as that. And when I said that Chelsea have got the worst ownership other than Tottenham, people laughed at me. They said to me, "Oh, I'm negative," or "That's the worst thing I've ever heard." You're not a Chelsea fan, this and that. Well, what are you saying to me now? Yeah, these lot, yeah, Man United were 15th last season, and now they're above us in third place, and they're getting Champions League football. They are getting Champions League, so that's why I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised one bit. Simple as that. So yeah, our owners is like the same as the Glazers, but our owners is worse than the Glazers. Blue Coat is worse than the Glazers. Simple as that. Simple as that. And if people disagree with me, then cool. But for me, I'm just saying what I'm saying, and I'm just saying what I feel, and that's what, and that is it. Enzo goes down. Oh, so my thing is all over the place. One sec. Yep, no good comes out of hedge funds owning sports teams. Yeah, money doesn't bring you success, and the Spanish just getting us worse. Liam just talking to his players, but at this moment, I don't think Liam Senior. I don't think the players are um, playing for this, playing for Liam Senior. They just clearly aren't, and this is why he should have never been in the job in the first place. Never, never. Look at the spaceman, but cookware clears it. The lap. I'm seeing Enzo Fernandez play on the left. Brighton currently 2 points above Chelsea. Mad. Well, Kaz, don't be surprised because I've been telling you we do not deserve Champions League football, let alone European football. So let Bayern be above us. I don't care about this point. I just don't. We just don't. Lord have mercy, man. Chalobah. You see what I mean? Every time on the ball, straight to Brighton players. Not every time, but sometimes you just give it straight to Brighton players. Unbelievable. You see, this is what I'm talking about. All Liam Delap does is wrestle people. This is why I never waited this guy, and he has to leave this season. Yeah, he simply has to leave. This is what this guy loves to do. And the more he does this, the more likely he's going to get a yellow card and the more likely he's going to get sent off. Because now he done it twice. Not once, but flipping twice. Yeah? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy's been a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. In fact, let me just say this to my group chat. Let me just say this. 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 Battered. We are getting battered. Chelsea. Chelsea. Should have been at least. I just put in the group chat that Chelsea should have been at least 4-0 down right now. At least 4 goals down. Brighton's fall. Would you rather have no European football than go through Thursday nights again? I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say I rather have Thursday nights. Well, if it's in the Europa League, of course, because the Conference League I don't wait. But under this on, I don't know, man. Like, obviously, I want European football because that's better than play one game a week. So obviously, I'm gonna say Thursday nights, but if we don't make European football, then we deserve it. We absolutely deserve it. Because after we won the Club World Cup and after getting back to the Champions League, all they need to do is sign experienced players, but it's signed Garnacho, Liam Delap, Joe Pedro. He has been all right this season, but not been that great. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I'm going to say, have Thursday nights, especially if we are in the Europa League. But if we do not get European football, then then that's 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 not going to be an issue because the owners deserve it. I don't, but the owners deserve it because they're the ones that messed it up. They're the one that caused this. It's as simple as that. Oh boy. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read this comment out. Mate, Chelsea are shit. Not gonna lie, we are shit too. But wow, maybe the glasses on the teacher needs replacing. Like I said, if like I said, I do not care, yeah, if Chelsea sack Lou Moutinho or not, it is not going to change anything because Blue Coal are the ones that need sacking first. And if the new ownership want to sack Lou Moutinho, then that's fine by me. That is fine by me. And also I keep saying this, Liam Moutinho should have never been in the job, but the ownership thought that he's gonna cook in the Premier League, that he's gonna be another yes man. Yeah, just a joke, man. But yeah, we are shit, bro. We are shit, and this ownership will cause us to be a laughing stock. And again, what percentage passes the Brighton players? Anyway, the league stinks nowadays, sadly. It's barely entertaining most weeks. Yeah, bro, the league, like the Premier League used to be the best league in the world, but not anymore, mate. Not anymore. Bundesliga and La Liga are more entertaining than the Premier League because only one Premier League team, by the way, is in the what you call it, in the Champions League semi-final. Only one. There's one from La Liga, one Bundesliga, and one League. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh God, I'm frozen. Oh, one sec. Oh God, please don't do this to me, laptop, please. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, oh, sorry, my mic isn't on. Hello? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, My God, today has been a stressful day for me. Like, first, the Wi-Fi is awful. First, the Wi-Fi is awful. My team is 1-0 down, and then my laptop decided to froze. Like, honestly, man, when you think that nothing cannot get worse, it can. So sorry about that, guys. But anyway, I don't know where was I, so I'm just gonna leave it and just continue watching this game with you guys. So yeah, man. Okay, yeah, I've already worded that comment. Wow, just this is our second corner for Fana. Brighton clear it away, and yeah, sure is blocked. Kukuya handles that one well. Uh, can you guys still hear me? Please do let me know. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me really well. Please just let me know. But yeah, man, it's been a stressful day today, man. The Wi-Fi, the game, and now my laptop is frozen. In fact, yeah, even my laptop, yeah, cannot take this anymore. My, the funny thing is, my laptop has had enough of Chelsea. It really does had enough. So you know what? I'm with the laptop. You know, I'm with my laptop. Even my laptop cannot take this rubbish anymore. Boy, if I was at the ground, I'll be going out the way that my laptop did. So yeah, man, big up my laptop, man. That my laptop has enough of this rubbish. Okay, thank you. Oh boy, man. Oh boy. But it's still 1-0 Brighton. Should have been at least 4-0. 4-0. Robert Sanchez made two saves. He made a mistake that Chalobah cleared. Yeah, man. 4-0. 4-0 to Brighton. It should have been a half time. So yeah, man. Ryan causes it. Pascal goal clears it. Corner. Should have been 4-0. And that really could have been game over. Yeah, but yeah, we are starting to create chances, but like I said, we are not scoring. We are not scoring. Enzo cleared away by Pascal Corbs again. Again, Sanchez just puts it out of play. Sanchez had, apart from those two say, Sanchez started off well, but but then after, by making two saves, but after that, it's been absolutely rubbish, rubbish after those two saves, absolutely rubbish. You can only hear the fans whenever Sanchez is on the ball. Fofana goes down way too easily. The lap wins the ball. Neto, yeah, just just simply cannot concede the one. As it stands, we're seventh, 2 points out of Brighton. 2 months ago, we're 30 points above them. Now we're 2 points behind Brighton. We have a manager that's already had one win, well, one Premier League win in 9 games. This just shows you everything you need to know. Brighton, They're on a good run of form. We're not. And that's the difference. That is the difference. Matoma, Fafana goes down. He does win us a free kick, though. What's this? Oh, who the fuck make Robert Sanchez professional goalkeeper? Yeah, that was the okay. Let me look at that goal again. Okay, let me look at that goal again. So a cross comes in. Well, I don't know if it's an own goal, but yeah, Fafana tried to clear it, but he couldn't. Yeah, look at that. Lewis is shaking his head. You are the one, yeah, that made that happen. You are the one, yeah. And now look, Fafana gets a yellow card. You are the one that does this with your stupid player from the back, and just playing the back five, back three or back five. You are the one that caused this. So you can shake your head, but this is on you, Lewis Senior. But I cannot blame him for the amount of injuries. But you play the back three, thinking that our players can able to do that. You're just crazy, man. You're just crazy. But yeah, the first pick on of the game is for Fana. Here comes the noise. Yeah. Uh Half time. Brighton won, Chelsea nil. And this scoreline flatters us because we should have been at least 4 goals down in the first half. Robert decided to make 2 saves, the first one in the second minute from Matoma, and I forgot the other one. I think it was the number 24 again. And then, yeah, but 3 minutes into it, 1-0 down, number 24 scores. Yeah, made another big save. And then Fofana, and then us playing from the back to show you why we can't do it. Fofana passed to Sanchez. Sanchez make and pass it into Minte. Then he passed it to his teammate, you know, shoots, and then Chalobah clears it. So should have been 4-0 down. 4-0 down. This scoreline frightened us. We absolutely got dominated. Dominated. In fact, I'll be very surprised if we've had any attempts in this game. I'll be very surprised. But let me just have a look. Let me just have a look. Let me take a look at these stats. Let me go to FootMob 1 sec. Let me go to FootMob. Let me go to FootMob so that I'll be able to know these stats. I'll be very surprised if we get foot mob. I'll be very surprised if we got a shot on target, let alone attempt. Oh, look at that. Only one attempt in this game. Only one. And in fact, let me just take a look. Let me take a look at that attempt. Who made that attempt? Who made that attempt in the first half? Who made that attempt? I'm just trying to get it up. Oh my days. Okay, it was trying for Chalobah, but there you go. That was in the 41st minute. Well, it took us in the 41st minute to get a shot in this game. Yeah, Gabriel. I would have thought that it was 0, but it's actually 1, and it was Trevor Chalobah. But I don't know if that would consider an attempt. So I'm just gonna still say 0. I'm gonna still say 0. So yeah, that was the first save. Yeah. In fact, let me just see the highlights back again. So yeah, look at this. Number 30 crosses it. Matom, and that would have been a great goal, by the way. That would have been like John Mata did against Man United in 2013. Great crossing. In the back of the net, and Matom would have scored another superb goal the way he did last season. But yeah, that should have been 1-0. But yeah, that was the first goal, and it came in the third minute. Katabu, just had all the space. Both Fafana and Sanchez tried to clear, but he didn't. 1-0. Yeah, man. That was the so yeah. So yeah, it should have been 2-0 down. Should have been 2-0 down. But yeah. Um Minte, number 27, Pascal Gorbs. Yeah, this time number 32 causes it. And again, it's number six. Number six, yeah, that missed the target. And that should have been 3-0. Should have been at least 3-0, 4-0, by the way, at half time. And that half time, yeah, when I said and that prediction when I said 3-0, I could have been correct. I could have been correct. But again, Fofana only marking one Brighton player. Where is on another centre back? Where were they? And look at that. And that was another one. Yeah, pass straight to Matoma. Yeah. And then the number three, Linney scored, but Chalobah clears it. So we should have been at least 3-0, 4-0 down at half time. So this scoreline flatters us. Yeah, it really does flatter us. And when we concede the goal, Liam Seal's reaction was just like this. You're the one that caused this thing with Senior, yeah? With your stupid player from the back, yeah? And also playing five at the back, even though we got injuries to our attack. Like, our players cannot do that. They cannot do that. They simply can't. Like, it just really is a joke, man. It really is a joke. So I don't know what to say or do anymore, but yeah, Brighton are above us. 2 months ago, we were 30 points above them. Now we're 2 points behind. Just shows you everything you need to know, man. Just shows you everything you need to know. But guys, I'm just gonna quickly let me just read out this comment real quick. Thank you, Choice, for giving us fifth for free with no battle. I'm assuming you must be a Liverpool fan. I mean, I don't know which team you support, but do let me know. If you're a Liverpool fan, then yeah, man, you just like Liverpool. I said this year, Liverpool have more of a chance of getting top five than Chelsea because Arne Slot is a better manager than Liam Senior, and they've got better players that have been there and done that. You're the likes of Virgil van Dijk. They still got Van Dijk. They still got Mo Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai. They got Ugo Ekitike. They got Curtis Jones. You know what I mean? They've got Allison. They've got really good players that can take their team to the top four. Sorry, the Champions League spot. We can't. And that's the main problem. So if you're a Liverpool fan, then yeah, man, you deserve to get Champions League. Not going to doubt that. Not going to doubt that one. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. But guys, I'm just gonna make my food a little bit. And then after that, I'll be back to speak to you guys for the second half. So do not go anywhere. Yes, guys. Welcome back. If you also taking a break, then that's good. And yeah, just listen to the Brighton manager. Just one sec. Oh God, one sec. Yeah, he's just basically saying he's trying to play simple football, and yeah, they are. Well, yeah, he's just saying he's trying to play simple football and just making sure that we have the better chances because we have a chance to go 3-0, 4-0 up. And that's what I said. That is exactly what I said. Oh, now look at this. Garnacho is coming on. It's not gonna make uh, at this moment in time. Nothing is gonna change. We're still gonna get dominated, and we are still gonna lose this game without scoring. So there's no point, man. But yeah, man, we didn't deserve to go 1-0 down at half time, like Matisse said. We deserve to go 3-0 down, at least 3-0. Because what Sadio made two saves, um, and then he made the mistake. Um, for the that could have cost us. So he should have been at least 3-0 down at halftime. So we are lucky. But again, I still do not see us winning and I still don't see us scoring. That is it. So yeah, right now, what was it before that? Was it 397 Premier League games without a goal? In fact, let me just calculate that. Oh, look at this. Another stat. Yeah. Another one that I'll be reading. Another one. Another one. In fact, who came off? Number 49. No, number 29. Oh, that's for Fafana. Yeah, that's for Fafana. So for Fafana is off. For Fafana is off. For Fafana is off. So it looks like we're gonna switch to a back four now. A back four is what I think we're gonna see. So yeah, for Fafana is off. But again, still don't see us scoring. Still don't see that. Still do not see that. So yeah, there's another stat. So many bad stats that I'm gonna, yeah, that I'm gonna have to do. Hmm. Another one. Oh my days, there are so many. Oh my lord, there are so many. There are so many, man. There are so many. There are so many. I'll be making sure I weed out every single one of them. Every single one of them. Yeah? Yeah. Hmm. uh, Yeah. I've got another stat that I'll be saying this at half time. A big 45 minutes you feel. Oh, Lord. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. Right. So now it's been 431 minutes since Chelsea last scored a goal. Okay. Let me I'm gonna add that one, yeah, to the one in the second half, and let's see how long it is. It will be so yeah, if I calculate this, so let's say that 45 minutes, so it's gonna be 476 minutes without to go, or a bit more than that, depending on how many minutes of stoppage time we've got. Cool. Okay. Okay. Hmm? Look at this. Oh, this. Okay, there's another one. There is another one. There is another one. I'm looking forward to this, you know. I'm looking forward to wheel out these stats, yeah, so that people that call me negative, delusional, this and that, yeah, they will understand. They will understand, yeah. Got so many, so many, so many, so many stats to do, so many one. Oh Lord, there's so many here, so many. Let me see if there's another one. Let's just see. Another one. Okay, there goes another one. There goes another one. Unbelievable. 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 Another one. Here goes another one. Let me see if there's still more. Let me see. 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 Oh, okay. Well, another one. Another one. There's so many stats, so many. So many. So many. So many. So many. Brighton players goes down free kick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I think that's it. I think that's all the stats I need. I think that's all of the stats I need. I think that's it. That's all of the stats. Cool. That is all of the stats that I've got. Change of shape. Fafana is coming off. So I'm assuming we'll play like a four, maybe like a 4-2-3-1 or something like that. But it still ain't going to work. Big up to you, Big Cave saying, do you think the lab can win a Big Cave? Are you really, yeah, trying to, trying to, are you really joking? Are you honestly joking me? Yeah. When I see this comment, I know you must be kidding me. Yeah. Let's be serious here. Liam Delap here cannot win a Ballon d'Or, let alone shoot. He simply can't. Yeah, he simply cannot. So if you're asking me this because you want my opinion, then that's cool. But if you seriously telling me, but if you seriously ask me this question and you tell me you're not joking, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna answer it. But since you are in the YouTube channel for the first time, in my opinion, he cannot hit a Ballon d'Or, let alone shoot. This guy has not scored in a league game in the past 20. His last goal, yeah, by the way, was against Fulham, which we've lost. Yeah, that was the last goal. So for me, when I see questions like this, I know my answer is, and I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional. Chelsea fans are charging F off with senior. I mean, yeah, in terms of our performances, in performance in this game, yeah, man, he deserves it. But like I said, Chelsea fans should be singing more about the owners than the manager. Because I said it on the fan analysis on my channel and on different YouTube creators. The main problem is the owners, and that's why Chelsea fans need to concentrate on them first, and then you can talk about the manager. And it's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Matoma, and again, Pascal Grobe causes it. Minte blocked. Neto on the ball. Still on the ball. Yeah, Brighton are just playing deep now. They're just playing deep. They're just allowing our players to have not much space on the ball. So yeah, man, Brighton are playing well deep, just closing our players down, whether it's one or two. Yeah, man. One on one with goals, but goes backwards. Yeah, it's just sideways, sideways, backwards, backwards. Simple as that. Blocked by Brighton. Enzo, he causes it straight at Vogelsberg. Hmm. Another one. Yeah, I'm gonna read it out. I'm not quite sure if I've already saved that one, but there you go. There you go. Matoma. Chelsea fans are singing, but Brighton are still on the ball here. Gross. They Brighton wanted to make it 2-0 and couldn't. Matoma puts it his effort wide. And there comes the noise because Robert Sanchez is on the ball as usual. The fans are going to put more pressure on him. Lord. Nice touch from Minte. Can he can keep it in just about up against Hato. They want a handball. Kukue said he hit his chest. Well, the referee gives with Kukue, but we'll see this on a replay. Let's have a look. Was it a handball? I mean, I think. Let me. Okay, let's have a look. Was he a handball? Well, not really. Kukue's arm is close to his body, so the referee got that correct. He got that correct. So, yeah, man. Yeah, Kukue is lucky there. Lucky. Far. Yeah, man. I mean, in fact, you know what? Yeah. Let me see if I can play a sound like that. I don't know if I can. No, let me add sounds. Oh yeah, hold on. Before I add the sound, one sec. I need to do this real quick. Enzo, Garnacho, lose the ball. Chelsea fans are complaining about something, but again, the referee doesn't agree. Oh, look at this, Caicedo, man, loses the ball. This is gonna be two. This is gonna be two, and it is two. I told you, man. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you as soon as Caicedo lose the ball in the midfield, I said it's going to be 2-0, and there it is 2-0. There it is. There it is. So and this is why, yeah, no matter if we bring on Garnacho, we are still going to lose and nothing will change. And you can see that. So, yes, we went to a back five, to a back four, and we can see the second goal. Chelsea fans are complaining about something, but I don't know, man. VR will check on this. Don't get me wrong, but as it stands right now, it's 2-0 Brighton. They deserve to win. We're getting battered. Yeah, man. Simple as that. Let's see what they're complaining about. I mean, I don't know if it really touches the arm. VR have to take a look at this. I really don't know. I really don't know. But look at this. Chelsea players switched off. And then look at this. Caicedo, he just went down, didn't win the ball. And yeah, it was basically two versus one. You know, Joe Hato kept the goal scorer on side. He tried to block it, but he couldn't. And yeah, actually, no, it's actually Chalobah, mind you. It's actually Chalobah that kept the player on side. Had, but again, gave Brighton plays much space. So you know what's going to happen? They're going to score. And that's exactly what happened tonight. 2-0. Yeah, man. We're definitely losing. No chance. No chance. No chance. No chance. Yeah, it looks like the VR said that it wasn't a handball. And yeah, yeah, just look at it by look at Liam Senior. Look at them. They're just standing there. The sea is just sitting down, just standing there, look depressed. Yeah. Honest to God, man. Honest to God. I just knew that Brighton on a counter attack are dangerous. I said it's going to be 2-0, and it was 2-0. So I ain't even surprised. All Brighton need to do is score one more goal to get my prediction correct. Because I did say 3-0. I did say it. So yeah, Brighton, if you can score one more goal to make it 3-0, the only thing I'll be happy about is my score prediction, and that is it. That would be the only thing I'm happy about today. That I did say 3-0. And it should have been that at half time. Should have been that at half time. Jesu is peak for you, man. It is. But I ain't like for me, I ain't surprised. I don't think any Chelsea fans should be surprised about this. And look at them. Look at these Chelsea fans. Yeah, not one of them is smiling. One of them is on the phone just saying, and look at Liam Senior. Look at him. Yeah, look at this. I feel sorry for Chelsea fans, yeah, that had to spend all this money, yeah, to go all the way to the South Coast to watch that shit. Yeah, they had to spend the money either by driving, buying a few, either by taking a coach, using a train, this and that. The Chelsea fans do not deserve this. Every Chelsea fan that went to that ground tonight should be funded, give them their money back because they do not deserve this. They try to back their team. They were singing Chelsea, Chelsea, trying to back the players. But how can they, after a rubbish performance like this, yeah? How can you respond when you're watching when you're watching this crap? How can you respond? They cannot respond whatsoever. It's as simple as that. Just a joke, man. I feel sorry for Chelsea fans. They do not deserve this. They don't deserve this. None of them. The 3,000 had to travel all the way to Brighton from London, or maybe some place that far from London. Don't worry, baby Sue hat-trick incoming. I don't know which player you're talking about, so yeah, man. I'm not even gonna respond. If I know the player that you're talking about, then cool. But I don't know which player. I really don't know which player you're talking about. I really don't know, to be honest. Yeah. When Chelsea players were complaining, they just went to sleep. Just yeah. I think it was Minte um that was doing a handball that Chelsea fans were complaining about. But yeah, one ball over the top. Caicedo, didn't win the header. He goes down 2-1. Chalobah keeps the player onside. Yeah, 2-0. Like I knew what happened. Neto, again, again, dangerous on the ball, but no end product whatsoever. Just sell this guy, man. Sell him. Honestly, sell him. Neto has been rubbish this season. Absolutely rubbish. Just sell this guy. Sell him. Honestly, sell him. Unbelievable. Chelsea post Abramovich has always gone for inexperienced players and managers. To be honest with you, Joby Gabriel, I'm really not quite sure if I believe in you because, I mean, I was born in 2000 and Abramovich came in 2003. So I don't know the players, yeah, that that Chelsea have signed before they came in. But the one thing I would take Joe Gabriel is that the before Abramovich came in, Chelsea when they were winning FA Cups, yeah, they were winning the Club Winners' Cup when they beat Real Madrid. They're winning trophies before Abramovich came in. That's the only thing I know. So you know what I mean. Under this ownership, yes, you won trophies, but still haven't won the FA Cup, or the Carabao Cup, or the league, or the Champions League under this ownership. We still haven't, and that's the main difference. You know, so if the owners, if let's say Abramovich, let's say that the owners sign inexperienced players, I don't believe, yeah, that they'll sign players who are the age of 17 to 25. They'll try to sign experienced players who are like 25 years or above. That's the one thing I would know. But this ownership, they'll just sign young players who are age 17 or 25, and that is it. Yeah, that is it. So the only thing I know is that post Abramovich, but he's signing inexperienced players who are age 25 or above, and that is it. That is it. So yeah. Oh, after Abramovich, I meant. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, after Abramovich, then yeah, you're right. You're right. Matoma Fauci, right. I mean, Matoma is unlucky, yeah. Like Matoma, yeah, he could have scored a hat trick today. He could have scored a hat trick because he had 3 chances and he missed all of them. Could have scored a hat trick today. He's been really good in this game, Matoma. But not only him, all the Brighton players were really good. I can't think of one Chelsea player, not one, that played well today. Not one. The defense was poor, the midfield was poor, and our attack is rubbish, like I knew. It would. So I can't think of one player that played well today. If I have to do the player ratings, I'll either give Chelsea players like some, I'll give them. I don't think I can give any Chelsea players below a below a three today. I just can't. None of these Chelsea players will get like a three or above. None of them. Absolutely none of them. Yeah, none of them. None of them deserves a three and above. None of them. Because that was a rubbish performance. Absolutely rubbish performance. Rubbish performance. No one, no one would get to play waiting, hide in the free. Absolutely no one, including Garnacho, including him. He doesn't deserve to get a free. Nobody does. Nobody. When it comes to counter attack, we are poor. When it comes to player from the back, we are poor. When it comes to long falls, we are poor. And when it comes to set pieces, especially from corners, we are poor. Yeah, look at this. No shots on target. Only two attempts. I think the other attempt was it? Hmm. What's the other attempt? I think it might be Neto, I think. Let me just check on Foot Mob again. Let me just check on Foot Mob. One sec. Let me just check on Foot Mob. Yeah, look at that. The Brighton fans are happy and they deserve to be happy. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to be happy. Simple as that. Simple as that. What was our second attempt? Oh, Lavia. 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 Didn't even realize. Didn't even realize. Garnacho. Yeah, sure, he's blocked. Enzo cannot win the ball, honestly. Just depressing, man. I just at this moment I just cannot scream, shout, or rant anymore because just what there's nothing left. I've got nothing left of this football club. They've absolutely broken me from top to bottom. Matoma, saved by Sanchez. Yeah, good save from Sanchez. You know what? Maybe if there's one player who I can say, you know what, maybe deserves like maybe a three and above is Sanchez because he kept us in this game. But yes, but either way, still don't know weight this guy. But you know what? He's keeping his squad respectful. So maybe Sanchez is the only player that I can give like maybe like a four. And I'm not gonna give him higher than that because he still has been poor in this game, but I'll probably give him a four, and that is it. The rest of you, you guys will not get above three. None of you. Absolutely none of you. None of you. Yeah, look at Matisse. Look at him. He's walking away. Well, he's not walking away, but he's just had enough. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He shoots. And again, Sanchez with the save. Honestly, man. Sanchez, you know what? You know what? You might be the only player that I can say, you know, you have been rubbish, but you have kept us this squad respectful. Okay, it's Fedri Kadayogu that had the chance. You know what, Sanchez, you may be shitting this game, but you know what? You might be the only player that can say, you know what, fair play, you did your job, and I'm not gonna go too much on you. So yeah, yeah. It's only Sanchez I can say, you know, you have been shipped, but I cannot. But you have been the only best player on that pitch today because everybody was rubbish. Isugu and Mark Gu is coming on. Oh Lord. Again, despite bringing those substitutions, is not going to change. Not once. Not once. Not once. Told you ain't scoring. I said it as well, ain't scoring. I even said it on my channel. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put back those poll up. I'm gonna show you guys the poll. So far, only two people said no, and only one said yes. So I'm gonna keep this. In fact, let me just put this one on top. Yeah, let me put that one on top because I want you guys to see the score line. I want you guys to see the score line. In fact, can I? In fact, let me put it over here. Let me put it over here so you guys can see the scoreline properly. So yeah, man, I'm gonna keep this scoreline, guys. I want you to continue. I want you guys to put in one if you think Chelsea are gonna score, or two if you think that Chelsea ain't gonna score. I want you guys to put in the chat. Either put one or two in the chat, and then the poll will show me the results. So far, 33% saying yes and 67% say no. So I'm going to keep this poll up until the end of this game. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do it. So for those of you that haven't typed it already, do type it and do let me know. Do let me know. See, I'm just going to keep this just my fingers cannot point. So just here, just here. So yeah, I'm just going to keep this on during the game. 6 8 minutes, 0 shots on target. What can you say, man? What can you say? It's Lee Monsieur that causes this. It's him. It is him. But again, it's not only on him. The fact that we spend all this money and we've already got Garnacho, Neto, and the lab as our attack, it cannot only be on him. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh Lord. Gusto. And the shot is blocked. Corner to us. I know I shouldn't be one in my mouth now, but you guys are rubbish. Gonna SC, like if you want to say what you need to say, then say it. Because you're speaking facts. We are rubbish. I keep telling people this. And again, I said it before and I'll say it again. Against Fulham, yeah, in January, when I said on the football terrace, yeah, when I said on the football terrace that Chelsea season is officially over and we are and that means we're not getting Champions League. We're not winning the FA Cup, even though we're still in it. But I don't see us beating Leeds United next Sunday. We're not winning the Carabao Cup, and we're not winning the Champions League. All I get from people is saying, "Oh, back on team are being too negative, this and that. Ha, shame on you." Well, now look, yeah, now look. So for those people that call me negative and delusional, yeah, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve to be in this mess because I'm don't. Yeah, and you and and I can't remember the last time, yeah, I've ever smiled, yeah, or had a laugh was against Villa. That's the only time I celebrated a goal and had a smile on my face. And that was the last time I also did or never fell and on football terrace as well. So it is what it is, man. Like it's gonna take a while for those players to for Chelsea to bring me back a smile back on my face. Because at this moment in time, I ain't smiling and I ain't laughing. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, man. You guys should have said Enzo, shouldn't you? Bro, I've been saying it. I've been saying it. As like, don't get me wrong. Enzo Maresca, yeah, had one winning seven in all competitions, you know? And for me, yeah, I wasn't a Chelsea fan, so when Enzo Maresca sacked, I said, yeah, that Enzo Maresca needs to fix up. He needs to fix up, like change formation and get these players to get back to their best, you know? Just change it and fix it. But as soon as they sacked Enzo Maresca, I just knew for 1 second that this club is going to be even worse. I just knew it. And now look. And guess what, Gunnar SC, by the way, if in case you haven't learned, 2 months ago, by the way, yeah, 2 months ago, yeah, look, Liam Delap is coming off for Mark Guru. So this will be Mark Guru's first appearance for Chelsea this season. So there you go. Look at this. He even changed his hair to blonde. Mark Guru, like, let's see what he can do, mate. But at this point, again, we ain't scoring. We ain't. Yeah, Laffer's coming off for a Sugo. So there you go. But yeah, like I said, where was I? Yeah, Enzo Mesca needs to fix up. As soon as he got sacked, I just knew that this club, yeah, yeah, I just knew this club would get worse because Gunnar SC, yeah, by the way, 2 months ago, we were 13 points. I repeat, 13, 1-3 above Brighton. Now switching today, we're 2 points below them. And we're in seventh place, by the way. But you know what makes it even better, Gunnar SC? If if Bournemouth, Everton, Sunderland, and Brentford win their games, they not only would they go above us, but Chelsea will be 11th, yeah, by the end of game week 34. Yeah. So Bournemouth have a chance to go above us if they beat Leeds on Wednesday. So sorry, tomorrow. Yeah. The rest of them, they've got games on Saturday. You know what I mean? On Saturday. So yeah, man, it's dumb, man. So like I said, we do not deserve European football next season, let alone Champions League, because of what these owners have done. They're the one that caused this. They are the ones that caused this. So yeah, man, you put number one. I'm surprised you did that, man, because with the for the because of about 70 minutes for stoppage time, we ain't scoring, mate. Good at SC. We are not scoring. We're not. We're not. We're not. We're not. And the title of my match reaction is going to be absolutely got battered. Yeah, look at that. Garnacho on the ball, offside. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's going to be the title of this video. Got absolutely battered, 0 shots on target. That's going to be the title of this video. Yeah, Garnacho way offside, man. Way offside. Good defensive line there from Brighton. So yeah, after this, my match is going to be absolutely battered, 0 shots on target. Yeah, that will be it. That's going to be the title of my video. Simple as that. Simple as that. Oh Lord. Let me grab another drink of water, man. In fact, so let me see if KG's have texted me. Not yet. You know what? Um, look at this. Kool-Aid's just taking a piss, man. Look at this. LinkedIn Liam is doing the Lord's work, sensational. Oh, he's loving this, you know. I know he's loving this, but yeah. Let me ask KG. Can I join the live stream tonight? Let me say good evening, KJ. Oh, there you go. Chance for Garnacho to end our goal try, and we couldn't. We couldn't. Yeah, Garnacho shots really wide. Yeah, that was close, but still ain't scoring. Still ain't scoring. You could be 10th by the time this week ends. No, mate, 11th. Yeah, 11th. Because in fact, let me just tell you, yeah, how it stands right now. We're gonna be 11th. We are going to be 11th. Let me just tell you why. And if you think I'm lying, listen to this. Listen to this. Table. Where were my table? Look at this. Yeah. So Chelsea on 48 points. Chelsea on 48 points. Yeah. Brentford, same points as Chelsea. They win their game, they go above us. Yeah. Bournemouth, same points as Chelsea. They win against Leeds tomorrow, they go above us. Yeah. Everton, 47 points. They win their game, they go above us. Yeah. Sunderland, yeah, who are 11th. They win their game, they go above us. Yeah. And I tell you why. Because Brentford got sorry. Wait, where am I? Yeah, look at this. Brentford and look at this. Brentford have got Man United. Yeah. Everton have got West Ham. Sunderland have got Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth have got Leeds. Yeah. So let me see. One, two, three. Yeah. And so there you go. And the teams I didn't mention are playing each other. They are not. Yeah, look at this. Garnacho just loses the ball and puts it out of play. So these two are not facing each other. Yeah, some of the Chelsea fans are walking out. Like I said, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. They had to spend all this money, call all the way to the South Coast to watch that shit. I don't blame them. And look at you, buddy. You could just sitting there. You have caused this, mate. You have caused this, spending all of this money, yeah, and destroying a football club from top to bottom. Just look at you, man. Look at you, Iqbali, just sitting there, yeah, like butter wouldn't melt. Hang your head in shame. Hang your head in shame because you have caused this mess. You have caused this, yeah. And guess what? By the time this game ends, Chelsea would have broken another record, yeah. And I'll mention that on my match reaction. Honestly, man, just sell Garnacho, sell Neto, sell Delap, sell Fofana, sell Tosin, sell Badishu, just sell them, sell them. Yeah, look at this: 78 minutes on the clock, zero shots on target still, zero shots on target, zero shots. I can't remember the last time this happened, so maybe one of those stats will remind me. Those stats will remind me the last time we didn't have zero shots on target throughout the whole game. Because the one I can remember is the Man City game um, um, under Graham Potter, I think, or something like that. I really can't remember. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, boy. Neto. Uh, Sugo. Tried to find a teammate but couldn't. Oh, God, man. I just hate this. Go away. Ugh, go away, man. Play's just slipping down. Cross comes in. Mark Guru. Right. But he does give us a corner. Yep. Yikes. Matisse. Yeah, it took a deflection corner, but yeah. Matisse is drinking. I'm drinking. He's depressed. I'm depressed. Not all Chelsea fans are depressed, but the ones who are feel sorry for you at this moment in time. Yeah. Cross comes in straight to Vergebron. Again, didn't have to make any saves. Didn't test him not even once. Nia didn't have to make any saves in this game. No saves. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Vergebron. Bro. Okay. Look at this. Yeah. I'm yeah, Garnacho offside again. Hmm. Brighton double substitution. Here comes Danny Welbeck. Here comes. Here he comes. Matoma comes off. Could have scored a hat trick, maybe 4 goals today. Unlucky, but he did really good. Oh wow. Oh wow. Guys, breaking news. Leicester City are relegated. Oh my lord. Leicester City are relegated from the championship. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh wow. In fact, I'm not even going to bother talking about that because that's not a concern. But my days. Can you believe it, guys? Leicester, a decade ago, was the Premier League champions. A decade ago. And now, today, the 21st of April 2026, they are relegated to League One, the third of English football. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Leicester City are relegated, but I'm even going to bother mentioning that one because that has nothing to do with my football club. But when it be, I mean, if you're in a chat right now, boy, I I I I feel bad. I just feel bad for NEB because he's a proper Leicester City fan, and now he's going to be upset that his team are relegated from the Championship into League One next season. That is crazy. From Premier League champions a decade ago to now League One next season. Oh Lord, man. Oh Lord. Boy, Leicester City, man. And I've been to Leicester a few times, you know. I've been there. Such a good place. But now their club is relegated. I just seen that from Sky Sports now. My lord. But that's not going to concern me. Not one bit, man. Not one bit. Not one bit. Yeah. Yeesh. Yeah, everyone is shocked, man, including myself. Including myself. Like, boy. They won the Champions League 10 years ago. Exactly, bro. Exactly. The season where Chelsea won the league, they won the Champions League for the first time in history. And now they've gone from the Champions League to the to League One. That is crazy, you know? That is crazy. Like, honestly, honestly. This team that's won the Premier League more recently than us. Exactly like exactly like since the last time Arsenal won the league, Leicester won it more times than Arsenal. And I've seen Leicester winning the same amount of Premier Leagues in my lifetime than Arsenal. Like, that is crazy, you know? That is crazy. That is crazy. All because of that points production. Meanwhile, Man City gets away with everything. We can say the same thing for Chelsea because he got 74 charges. So, but listen, man, if Man City do not sort this mess out, then maybe they could be the one year that they're a massive points deduction and so does Chelsea. So it could happen, you know. It could happen. The, you know. But yeah, man, Leicester City, boy. Yeah, but you're right. All of that point deduction, like if they would have just obeyed the rules, they would have never, ever been in that position, let alone be relegated. So they got themselves to blame, Leicester City. They got themselves to blame. So there you go. So yeah, man. Uh it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. And like I said, if Chelsea do not fix this, we could be like Leicester. We could get points deducted and be relegated from the Premier League if we do not fix this because he got 74 charges, which is way worse than ours. Yeah, Robert Sanchez, again, under pressure, just cannot put it in. We're going to be the ones that could be potentially be like Tottenham or Leicester, yeah, in the next few years if we do not sort this mess out. Yeah, just look at this. Liam Messier just back to his chair, just smiling a bit. Look at this. Just look at him smiling. Wait, like, honestly, like, these guys really get on my nerves. Like, there is nothing to smile about. Absolutely nothing, mate. Like, honestly, man, just yeah. Chelsea Dodgers is correct. Liam was doing okay at the job with Strasbourg, chilling, no real issues. Then Igbali called him. Same with Mamadou Sarr. We need to stop effing with people's life. This is tragic. Exactly. The more we bring in managers that are doing a decent job at their previous job, and look at this, empty seats at the ground. Yeah, and this is what I've been saying. Yeah, the more Egbali does this, the more people's lives will be ruined after this club. Yeah. And this is why Limousin should have never taken this job. He should have never. And this is why I blame more on Egbali than Liam Senior. I blame this more on him. But yeah, man, Chelsea fans just angry, depressed, stressed, no smile of their faces. Yeah, man. Like I said, they just knew the game is over. They just knew ain't scoring, and yeah, they deserve to be walked out. They deserve to be walked out. And I hope Igbali is seeing this, yeah. And I hope, yeah, what he realized is that he destroyed this club. That's what I hope he realizes. I hope he watched those Chelsea fans and he think to himself, you know what? I've caused this mess. I've caused this. In fact, yeah, let me say this, yeah. If yeah, if Barley or let me say this better way. If Blue Coal doesn't if Chelsea cannot get rid of Blue Coal, then Blue Coal needs to do a simple thing and say to themselves, you know what? I do if I can take Chelsea to the next level. So you know what? I need to pack our bags. We need to pack our bags and leave the club and just sell it. That's what they need to do. Is though Chelsea trying their best to sell him since we cannot. Blue Coal can do their own thing and walk away. That's the simple thing they can do. And it's as simple as that. As simple as that, man. Short, short, deflected straight as Vogabun. Lord. When was the last time you beat Brighton? Well, the last time we beat Brighton, funnily enough, was last season, 4-2 at Stamford Bridge. That was the last time. And that was the time where Cole Palmer was basically the man of the match and performing to his best performance. That was the last time we beat Brighton. If Enzo Maresca wasn't a manager, then Pochettino would have been the last time we beat Brighton. But yeah, man, it's Enzo Maresca. You know, Enzo Maresca was the last manager to beat Brighton. He was the last manager, and that was last season, by the way. Imagine if we didn't beat Brighton since 2022. My lord, man, my lord. But yeah, man, Brighton are going to be us 3 times in a row. And this will be the first time, by the way, they're going to do the double over us. Yeah, since the season when we finished 12th under Graham Potter. Yeah, this will be the second time. Yeah, because I can't remember the last time that Brighton done a double over Chelsea twice. I just can't. Oh my! You see this Garnacho guy? Okay? It's actually Mark Gu. I thought it was Garnacho. Honestly. American owners are stubborn. They never walk away. Look at the Glazers. Well, they have to, bro. They have to because when it comes to American ownership, they think yeah that what they're doing in America is the same thing as they do in normal football. They realize that they simply cannot do that. It simply does not work. It simply don't. It simply don't. America and England are two completely different countries. Yeah. You could probably do, you can't. Yeah, look at this 3-0. And guess who scored? Guess who scored? The guy I've been talking about, Danny Welbeck. I told you guys, yeah, he will come on and score a goal. And yes, look at this 3-0 Brighton, just as I predicted. Just as I predicted. Danny Welbeck has scored 5 goals, sorry, 7 GA in the last 10 appearances, and now he makes it 6 goals against Arcs, yeah, against Chelsea, Brighton, Arsenal, and Man United. Yeah, I told you guys, yeah, he will come in and score the goal, and that's exactly what happened. It's 3-0 Brighton. They deserve to win. We've been absolutely rubbish in this game, and yeah, man, I've got no words other than battered and 0 shots on target. There you go. I just knew it. I just knew it. I knew he would score because he did it to us at Stamford Bridge and he done it again tonight. Yeah, he done it. And look at this again. Look at the space. Yeah, Chalobah didn't stop the cross. Yeah, look at Caicedo out of position and also Hato. Sorry, Caicedo and Fofana, not Fofana, sorry, but yeah. Sorry, let me just look at that goal back again. Uh, uh, um, let me just see. So yeah, long ball over the top. You still missed times the header. So did Chalobah. Who's number 14 again? It might be a Sugu, you know. Yeah, it's a Sugu. Yeah, look at the position. Just look at the position, man. Just look at that. The midfield. Honestly. Yeah, Gustis off for Josh Achipong. Hmm. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But yeah, look at this. 3-0 Brighton. And like I said, that's the only thing, yeah, I'm going to be positive about. That's the only thing. Because I did say 3-0 Brighton. I did say it. I did say it. So you know what? I'm going to send it to all of my friends on my group chat, on Instagram, on TikTok, and on my own channel. Yeah, because if you guys think I'm lying, go back and watch that video and you'll see what I predicted before this game. What I predicted today. I said 3-0 Brighton. Danny Welbeck is going to score, and that's exactly what he's done. I would have thought that Matoma's going to score, but he didn't, and he should have done. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, 4 minutes on the clock, man. I wish it was a bit less than that, to be honest. But yeah, man. Said it. Said it. Danny Welbeck is going to come in and score against us like he always does. So I ain't surprised. I am not surprised one bit. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. I ain't. I ain't. I ain't. I ain't. I've got no words, man. I've got no words. We got battered, yeah, by start to finish, by pillar to post, yeah. 0 shots on target. Honestly, man. And we deserve to be where we are. We deserve it. We absolutely deserve it. Nothing more and nothing less. Yeah? Nothing more and nothing less. Joke. 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 And look at this. Brighton fans are singing, can we play you every week? This is why we become honestly, man, we're just becoming a laughing stock, man. We're becoming a laughing stock. Also, fans are singing it. Now Brighton fans are singing it. Joke, man. Honestly, a joke. Honestly, an absolute joke. And now I'm hearing it as well. Now I'm hearing them singing it as well. Yeah, I'm hearing it now. Can we play every week? This and that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hmm. Look at this. One fan wearing the Seagulls hat. He looks happy. Yeah, Brighton fans deserve to be happy today. They deserved it. They battered us. They deserve to win. But look at this, Chelsea fans. Yeah, one of them is just crossing his hands, and one of them is doing like this. And I don't blame them. I do not blame them. Look at what you've done, Nick Barley and Blue Coal. Look what you've done to our beloved Chelsea fans that support this club with thick and thin. You know, travel home and away, spend all this money to watch that shit. You think fans like them deserve this, including me, including Matisse, George Benson, Kefi Lewis, Eunice, Nini FC, you know, Yannick Kick, the one that I watch weekly. Do you think they deserve this? No, they flipping don't. They flipping do not. And that's why I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Full time, Brighton 3, Chelsea 0. Just exactly what I predicted. Yeah. Another game that is 5 Premier League games in a row, yeah, where we haven't won. And also that is another game, yeah, where we haven't scored. 5. So that is approximately 400. So that is 480 Premier League games without a goal. 480 because it was 476, but you add that, actually no, 481 because it's 5 minutes. So 481 minutes without a goal. Without a goal. Yeah? 3-0. 3-0. And if you saw my predictions, I said 3-0. Yeah? So the only thing I'm happy about today is I got my score prediction spot on. That's the only thing I got spot on. Yeah. So I'm gonna send my predictions on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, and on my group chat so that people know, yeah, that I predicted that and I got it spot on. That's the only thing I've got today. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm happy about. In terms of Chelsea, all of you will hang your head in shame. None of you, yeah, none of you deserve to walk that pitch with your head held high. The only person who I can probably say, you know what, even though you're shit, you kept us in the game, is Robert Sanchez. Because if it weren't for him making those saves, it could have been at least 7 or 8 or 9. We could have easily got battered, and this could have been the worst result in our history. Yeah. In terms of which game is the worst performance of the season, this was. Yeah. This got to be one of the worst performances I've ever seen this season. Because listen, on the Enzo Wesker, we have lost games, but not like this. Yeah. I can't remember the game on the Enzo Wesker. We've lost the game and had 0 shots on target. 0. Yeah. 0. Nil Pra. Yeah, Nilch, yeah, I can't remember. So Lima Senior, yeah, is making things worse. He's keep on breaking worse and keep on breaking bad records every single game. And I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna see, yeah, if there's another stat that's even worse, that is even worse than last week. And I hope there is. Because yeah, when I do the match reaction, not only am I gonna read out the stats on my channel, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing on the football terrace. So that for those people, yeah, that call me delusional, negative, you're doing it for views, this and that, you're trying to get more subscribers, yeah, hang your head in shame. And you know the Chelsea fans, yeah, that told me this throughout the season, you lot deserve to be in this mess. You lot, not all of you, but the ones that call me fake fan, delusional, this and that. You lot deserve this mess, and you lot deserve to be where you are because you lot are accepting failure. You lot are accepting this. I don't. Yeah, I clearly do not. And as you could tell by my face, yeah, and even my laptop here during the game had to froze and had to reset. Even my laptop here had enough of this. Yeah. So me and my laptop had enough of this crap. We have simply had enough. And I tell you what, even the Wi-Fi here is also Chelsea fan because the connection went off here while I'm live. So not only yeah, today I had enough, but my laptop I had enough, and even the Wi-Fi had enough. So we're all in this together. Big up High School Musical. I think it may be one or two, I really don't know. But big up to High School Musical. We're all in this together. Yeah? All in this together, man. Yeah? One for all for one, and one for all, as they usually say. Yeah? When you're doing hands like this, yeah, where there's one, two, or three people. God, my, I'm just the sooner this season ends, the better. Just that Leeds game on Saturday, Chelsea fans, just enjoy going to Wembley, enjoy going to Box Park because at this point we are not beating Leeds this Sunday. I'll be very surprised if we do let it on score. We are not beating Leeds. The FA Cup is gone. Yeah, and that proves that what I said in January was simple facts. The season was officially over. We're not winning the FA Cup. We're not getting Champions League, let alone getting into Europe. We're not winning the Carabao Cup. We're not winning the Champions League. We're gonna go trophyless, yeah. And this is why, yeah, sacking Enzo Wesker was the one decision. They sacked the man, yeah, that not only got us in fourth place last season, yeah, but won us trophies. They sacked him. And I think bringing Limousine was the best solution. And like I said, Enzo Wesker, yeah, had one win in 7 games in all competitions, which was pretty bad. But I didn't want Enzo Wesker sacked because I want him to fix up. Because can you blame this on him? Can you blame why we're in the position in the first place? No. He clearly wanted the centre back because Levi Colwell, who did pretty well in the Club World Cup, got an ACL. He clearly wanted centre back. But what did the owner say? Oh, we've got internal solutions. We've got Badishu. We've got Tosin. We've got Fofana, this and that. Yeah? The left wingers, since Semenya was available, Wafleria was available. Who was I'm missing? Nico Williams, yeah, Rodrigo for one Madrid was available. What did they say? Oh, we're happy with Jamie Giddens and Garnacho. Yeah, Garnacho, yeah. Honestly, another. If I have to rate this guy, I'm gonna give a 1 out of 10 out of 100, or maybe 1 out of 100, because just this guy just came on and just did the same old shit. Cannot dribble, cannot defend. Every time he's on the ball, he's either puts it out of play or he's offside. This guy's been rubbish, and this is why I didn't rate this guy in the first place. I didn't. Yeah. And for those of you that think I'm lying, go back to my videos during the summer and you'll see how angry I was with that signing because I never wanted him. Never ever that I wanted Garnacho in the first place. Never. Yeah? Never. 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 We're lucky we're still in the FA Cup. Yeah? Because I tell you something, yeah, if Wrexham, yeah, would have beaten us, then we deserve it. Wrexham, yeah, like we beat Portfield, don't get me wrong, but against Wrexham in that game, we didn't deserve to go through. Wrexham did, yeah. So if I was a Wrexham fan, I'll be thinking to myself, how on earth have we lost to this Chelsea team? They are simply awful, and they simply haven't scored in a Premier League goal in over 1.5 months. How the hell do we lose to them? That would be what Wrexham fans would be thinking. Yeah, that would be what are they thinking. Honestly, we don't deserve to win. We don't deserve to go through against Wrexham. We are lucky to go through. That is it. we're definitely lucky to go through. Simple as that. Simple as that, man. But yeah, man, guy from the lane it is over. It is over. Sorry, let me just go back to this one. American Almost, tell me about it. I now have a problem with conkeys too. Of course you do, man. But at least with the conkeys here, you'll sign experienced players. Yeah, even though you haven't won the league, at least you sign Yokoes, Declan Wise, Hikapie, Mosquera, who was Eze, David Dwyer, and I think yeah, William Saliba, Gabriel, who else? Marty Zubimendi, all of this stuff. At least Conkeys are signing experienced players that knows how to score goals and just, and see if they can get it over the line. With our owners, we don't. We don't. Yes, we won 2 trophies, but we've never been in the title race. We've never won the FA Cup, and we've never won the Carabao Cup, and we never won the Champions League as well. Yeah? Have you not guys realized, yeah, that this will be the second time under this ownership we're going to play 1 game a week? Because the first time we did it is when it's under Pochettino. Now next season it's going to happen again. Only one Champions League qualification under this ownership. One. Yeah? One. One. It's a joke, man. It's utter joke. It's an utter joke. But yeah, man, they've got cancer. They've got cancer to football. Absolutely, they do. Big up to Victory the Great, or one saying, if you do not laugh, you'll cry in it. Yeah, man. As usual say. In fact, Jamaica will say this: who don't hear must feel. Yeah. And if I was a Jamaican, if I don't hear anything, I must feel the pain. If I was a Jamaican, but I'm a bit of Nigerian, so there you go. I don't know how Nigerians say how they go through the pain, but I'll try look at it one day. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man. But yeah, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And this team doesn't deserve any happiness or any laughter from me the way I'm seeing it. Kim Brian JX5EF saying, hi Elijah, hi King Brian, how are you doing today? As you can tell by my face, not happy, not surprised, not happy. Yeah, man. But apart from football, everything is great. And you know what? Yeah, at least tomorrow, yeah, I'm doing music lessons with my friends, and that's and in fact, you know what? Yeah, I want to do more often playing in music instruments than watch my team, because at least I'm having fun with my friends, singing, dancing, laughing, smiling. At least I'm doing that with my friends. So at least I've got music tomorrow, which is a good thing, because I want to do that, watch that, then watch my club, because my club has broken me from pillar to post, from top to bottom. Yeah, it's as simple as that, man. It's as simple as that. Oh yeah, I've already worked that out. But yeah, guys, I don't know what to say, man. But all I can say is that 3-0 Brighton, that's the prediction I went for. That's the only thing I'm happy about today is my score prediction. That's the only thing I'm happy about. Other than that, no positives. No positives whatsoever. No positives. It's done. It's over. We are finished as a club. We are rubbish. And yeah, man, if Brighton are bothers to win 7th, yeah. But if Brentford, Bournemouth, Sunderland, and Everton win their games after this, when this weekend is over, we will be in 11th. By the end of game week 34, 11th. And in terms of this ownership, they deserve it. I don't deserve it. Matisse, Kefi Lewis, George Benson, Nini, who else? Eunice Talks Chelsea, and who was Yannick, even Lewis Belletti, who was the former presenter of 100% Chelsea. He doesn't deserve this. Yeah, none of us Chelsea deserve this, but the ownership deserve this, and the fans that call me fake, delusional, this and that, they deserve this as well. They also deserve this, and it's as simple as that. No, there's no two ways about that. No two ways. Yeah, just a joke, man. Just a joke. But people, I mean, match actually will be coming out, so make sure you guys tune in, and it's all gonna be on once again. So yeah, man, big up to all of you that joined on the stream, including the new people. Big up to the guy from the lane. Big up to Kim Brian. Big up to Victory the Great. Big up to Job Gabriel. Who was big up to JP87TM. Big up to Ninimos 1009. Big up to Big Cup. Big up to Dove Dome Dewsbury. Big up to Composma 5419, a regular as usual. Let's see. Daniela 7,016. Big up to you. Big up to Guy, a Tottenham fan as well. Big up to Howard Vold 6561. Big up to Paul Aston. And yeah, I'm seeing one more comment. Don't you dare save Tottenham. Listen, bro, I swear to God, if Chelsea Football Club ever thinking, yeah, of getting Tottenham to safety, we're gonna have some words on that day. Me and these players, I'm gonna have some serious words. In fact, I might even do an emergency stream, yeah, if we do not make Champions League. I'm sorry, if we make Tottenham survive, yeah, we're gonna have some serious words. If we make Tottenham, yeah, not only win Chelsea, not only beat Chelsea at Summer Bridge since 2018, yeah, but let them survive. Me and the Chelsea players, including the manager and the owners, we're gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a seriously talk about this, yeah. We're gonna have some serious talk. So yeah, man, like you said, don't you dare save Tottenham. Chelsea players, don't you even dare do that. Don't you even dare. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna have some words on that after that game. Be up Elijah, hold that though. Yeah, man, yeah, of course, you're a Man United fan, so yeah, I better hold that. You, Aston Villa, and Liverpool are gonna be the teams here that is going to be in the Champions League. And as it stands right now, since Brighton are in sixth, if Aston Villa come fifth and win the Europa League, they get Champions League, and that'll be huge for them. That'll be huge. That's a proper team, unlike us. That's a proper team. That's a proper team. Ha ha. Have a good night, man. I will do, man. I will do. And yeah, I better need it though because my club is in the pits of hell. Control or delete this football club from pillar to post. Just do that because Chelsea Football Club, I'm in the pits of hell. Pits of hell. Pits of hell. You will like to enjoy your evening, bro. I will do. Guys, big up to all of you that join me on the stream. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that crap. And yeah, my match actually will be out. And yeah, man. At least I've got better things to do tomorrow than to just the fact that this club made me suffer, not only for tonight, but throughout this season. Yeah, man. But it is what it is, man. Chelsea fans, I feel sorry for you. The players hanging in shame, include the manager and also Igbali as well, hanging in shame as well. 3-0 Brighton, just like predicted. That's the only good thing I've done tonight. Got my prediction spot on. So yeah, man. Simple as that. Oh boy. Just yeah, man. If you guys can like, share, comment, subscribe for the stream and also for the match actually that will be out, then big up your damn self. Guys, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And yeah, man. I'm out of here, people. Blue call out. Simple as that. Yeah, man. I'm out of here. Just end the stream, man. Just end the stream because I'm done. Simple as that.